My life be like miss buses, long walks, crack phone screen, salt on my fries, but the rent's still late. Mama on my line say, boy, you better pray. Friends in the group chat laughing through the pain. My life be like good days, 3 in a row and gone. Paycheck hit, then the bills bite strong. Scroll too long, start to feel all wrong. Still I wake up humming my own fight song.
My life be like, oh, when it cuts too deep. My life be like, yeah, when I still can't sleep. Be like, down, back around every week.
Dream the door fit. Laughing in the kitchen with the floorboard split. Gotta play the shell when the crew come through. Last gone, but the still full. My life be like vegan. Saw the guy driving through the fog and mist. Show me where to go. I've been feeling so stuck. Radio too loud just to drown my love.
Some days it's why me. Some days it's try me. Some days I'm quiet. Some days I'm wildin'. If I'm still breathing, I'm still rewriting. Turn all this mess into something shiny. My life be like, oh, when it cuts too deep. My life be like, yeah, when I still can't sleep. My life be like, up, down, back around every week. My life be like, I fall, I trip, I rise on my own 2 feet.
Miss buses, long walks, crack phone screen, salt on my fries, but the rent's still late. Mama on my line say, boy, you better pray. Friends in the group chat laughing through the pain. My life be like good days, 3 in a row and gone. Paycheck hit, then the bills bite strong. Scroll too long, start to feel all wrong. Still I wake up humming my own fight song.
My life be like, oh, when it cuts too deep. My life be like, yeah, when I still can't sleep. My life be like, up, down, back around every week. My life be like, I fall, I trip, I rise on my own 2 feet.
My life be like
What's good, people? Welcome to another late night edition of Smoked Out Society. I am your host, Havoc 3E. We got 3 people in the building. I see you, Chuko. What's good? Shout out to everybody that's in here. Y'all already see it. A little bit of weed, some music. Whoever's up, come hang out with a nigga. Other than that, oh man, I'm out of breath. I was running up the stairs. Fat boy. Yeah, that's me. So other than that, though, people, we good. Let's continue with the music. I'm gonna roll up and let's get it popping. Let me see what we got over here. Oh, second. I got my little music shits that I got, my little theme music and everything. Y'all already know how it is. Y'all already know. Play a little bit of music while I roll up. Shit, give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm here, people. I'm here. What's good, man? Everybody's chilling. Hey, yo, man, I want to apologize to y'all. For anybody that's watching the stream, I just want y'all to know. I know sometimes y'all be coming up here and I be dope the fuck out sleeping. A lot of people, you know, for those that don't know, I have narcolepsy. And I pass out and don't even realize it. I could be up hanging with y'all and then I know it, boom, I'm dope. I eventually wake up. Yeah, yo, I appreciate y'all. Yo, I know niggas be calling me like, yo, have you passed out and everything? Like, yeah, I know, I apologize. So I'm just apologizing y'all to everything. But yo, Chuko, what's good? I'm about to drop the link. Hit the fucking panel. I'm about to be on here for a little bit, smoking and listening to some music. Give me 1 second. About to come up there with you right now. So I'm about to drop the link right now for y'all people. Give me 1 sec. Oh, you tripping balls on shrooms? Oh, wow. Damn. You tripping. Okay. I see what you're talking about. So y'all go, people. I just dropped the link. Oh, you wildin'. You high. Damn. You high. Okay. I'm here though. Let me take this camera back off. I already know I'm about to listen to some music. Shout out to everybody in the building, yo. I just dropped the link for anybody want to hit the chat in the panel.
Me die for you.
Me die for you.
Me die for you. Yeah.
Moonlight on the shoreline.
Champagne bubble while the city light aligns.
Silk just swing when the breeze touch my skin, boy. Pull me close and make the night just begin.
Island sky, glitter like diamond pan sea. Me nah lie, your energy lock on me.
From me walking in the room with the confident glow, me heart start race and I can't see no.
Girl, you're dangerous. Luxury vibe, every move scandalous. Night young, we not in a rush. Tell them how we run the city, no fuss. Sweet, okay.
Baby, you know me love when you call me late.
Black truck pull up by the private gate.
Rose gold shine while you on them warm.
Me safe in your world like shelter from storm.
Girl, them pre, but me nah lose sleep.
Got your eyes only lock when my skin looks sweet.
Palm tree shadow while we dance real slow.
Ocean wave move same way, my soul flow. Designer heel click on marble floor. You whisper in me as a girl, me want more. Me laugh like a wicked, but me heart gone deep. Cause every time you touch, me lose sleep. Late night skyline, rooftop scene. You see my body glow like magazine. But more than the glam, you rape my mind. That kind of love I had for anybody fine.
Me no want fake flex, fake I fake fame.
Want somebody loyal when the weather change.
Jam baby, every time I call my phone.
Feel like paradise become my own. Me die for you, baby, no lie for you.
Moonlight right,
Cross any tide for you.
when the world get cold me.
Ignite.
By the way, if anybody wants to know, this is the new Sincere. She just dropped another couple of songs tonight. I don't know where they're getting this music from. But if this is AI, this is some good ass AI. But these are some new songs from Sincere and from fucking Popcorn tonight. Here we go.
You see my body glow like magazine. But more than the glam, you rape my mind. That kind of love I had for anybody fine.
Me no want fake flex, fake I fake fame.
Want somebody loyal when the weather change.
Jam baby, every time I call my phone.
Feel like paradise become my own. Me die for you, baby, no lie for you.
Moonlight right,
Cross any tide for you.
when the world get cold me.
Ignite for you. Tell me say you still, me woulda ride for you. Me die for you, body and soul. Love how you steady while the night unfold. Diamonds are dance, but you're worth more gold.
Baby,
With you, me
She
heart
hitting
feel
it.
girl, me there. Yo, girl, me there. No, switch side. Private jet dreams, girl, we outside. Me hold her close through the rough tide. Only you know next girl in a me eyesight. Listen up, girl. From there when me know the fire too hot, make the whole place glow. Only heap of face, but I'm not home my soul. How you bring the calm while me chase my goal. Me hustle hard.
Nights never easy,
Pressure up on my chest,
but the love complete me.
big house view on the hilltop side.
Still me rather one night with you by my side.
Rolex stick while the bassline drop. Whole city knows that the mission can't stop. But behind all the hype, me human too. And some of my peace always lead back to you. Enough man loud, but
I'm weak in a love,
me protect one mind.
like hand in a glove.
No cheap promise.
No temporary flame.
When me say queen,
Girl, I know you a queen.
private killer,
Candlelight near the beer.
ocean breeze.
While the air just sway.
Tell me secret,
Minority.
every kiss from
From your girl, bittersweet.
we chemistry loud like speaker box sound.
Even when my silence still vibes profound.
And if trouble ever try cross the line,
But they already, girl, you're forever mine.
girl,
When the night fall and the stars them rise, miss you forever every time. And looking at your eyes, no matter the pressure, no matter the fight, your love feel like sunshine in the darkest night.
boy,
Boy,
hold me close.
no let go. Heartbeat sink while the breeze blows slow. Anyway you did, that's how me want go. You trust your vibe and you already know. Me die for you, baby, no lie for you.
Moonlight ride,
Crossing each side for you.
when the world get cold, me
Ignite for you. Tell me say you stay. Mood alright for you.
got me right for you.
Stand by you.
Storm can't break when we
Big
build
yard you.
luxury nights.
For me I choose you.
Every road me walk, girl,
Me walk through you. Me die for you. Late night fire under moonlight blue. I and
Yo,
dream
this shit
and
is
sky bright.
fire. Yo,
For the
this shit
world
is
fade when me there
fire.
with you. I die for you.
tell me.
For me in every word you say, would you stay if the clouds turn gray? Would you hold me on when the lights go dim? Or disappear when do you?
You already know, yo, these shits is fire.
Mm.
We official right now. We official. I think white people about to snap. Hold on a second. Keep playing a little bit of music. I'll be right back.
Soft to you. Me die for you. Yeah. On the shoreline. No. Yeah.
Yeah, moon, pon, shoreline.
Yeah, moonlight on the shoreline. Champagne bubble while the city light align. Silk dress swing when the breeze touch my skin. Boy, you pull me close and make the night just begin. Island sky glitter like diamond fancy. Me nah lie, your energy lock on me. From you walking out the room with the confident glow. Me heart start race and me can't say no.
Girl, you dangerous. Luxury vibe, every move, scandals.
Night young, we not in a rush.
Tell them how we run the city, no fuss.
Sweet Tookie down, solo. Know me close. Yeah. Baby, you know me love, but know me late. Black truck pull up by the private gate. Rose gold shine while your hand them warm. Me safe in your world like shelter from storm. Girl them pre, but me nah lose sleep. Cause your eyes only lock when me skin look sweet. Palm tree shadow while we dance real slow. Ocean wave move, same way my soul flow.
Designer, you'll click on marble floor. You whisper na me, yes, girl, me want more. Me laugh like a wicked, but me heart gone deep. Cause every time you touch, me lose sleep.
Late night skyline rooftop scene. You see my body glow like magazine. But more than the glam, you rape me. That kind of love hard for anybody find.
Me no want fake flex, fake height, fake fame. Want somebody loyal when the weather change.
Baby, every time you come my phone, me feel like paradise become me home. Me die for you, baby. No lie for you.
Moonlight round the cross and he died for you.
No lie for you.
When the world get cold, me ignite for you.
Tell me say you still,
Mood a ride for you.
baby.
Yeah.
Me die for you, but body and soul. Love how you steady while the night unfolds. Diamonds are dance, but you're worth more gold. Baby, with your me heart feel old.
Girl, me there, no switch side. Private jet dreams, girl, you hold your close through the rough tide. All on the side. Girl, no, it'll be a split. So bring down my cheek,
hustle hard, never easy. Pressure up on my chest, but your love complete me. Big house view up on the hilltop side. See me rather one night with you by my side.
Rolex stick while the baseline drop. What's it in? No, say the mission can't stop. But behind all the hype, me human too. And somehow my peace always lead back to you.
Enough man load, but them weak in a love. Me protect one mind like hand in a glove, no cheap. Promise no temporary fling. When me say queen, girl, you know you a queen.
Private villa, candlelight near the beer. Ocean breeze while the hill just sway. Tell me secret, me now repeat. Every kiss from your girl, bittersweet.
The chemistry load like speaker box sound. Even when we're silent, still vibes profound. And if trouble ever try cross the line, me day already, girl, you're forever mine. Yeah, when the night fall and the stars them rise, me see forever every time I look in your eyes.
No matter the pressure, no matter the fight,
your love feel like sunshine in the darkest night.
None more close to me.
No nigga don't. Me die for you, baby. No lie for you.
Moonlight ride me cross any tide for you,
No lie for you.
When the world get cold, me ignite for you.
Tell me say you still.
Mood a ride for you.
Stand by you. Stay with me, guard you. Hands put me at you. Every word me walk, girl, me walk through you. I die for you. Yeah, late night fire on the moonlight blue. Island dream on the sky brand new. Whole world fade when me there with you.
Tell me if you mean every word you say.
Would you stay if the clouds turn gray?
Would you hold me on when the lights go dim?
I disappear when you.
We build closely. Girl, your body talk loud when you hold me. Late night vibes and the moonlight know me.
Stressless, right, yeah.
No bad energy if you come divide, yeah. If you need love, girl, me provide, yeah. Whole heap of vibes when you beside, yeah.
Stressless, no worries.
No worries.
Stressless, no worries.
We know life rough and the pressure real. Whole heap of fake love people conceal. But when you step in the room so clean, everything calm like a lucid dream. Girl, you pretty and your mind intact. Red type girl and that me a track. No need for panic, no need for fear. When you with me, everything crystal clear.
Yeah, easy now.
So wine for me slow and release that pain. Leave all the drama out in the rain. Tonight I feeling no stress from brain. Come closer again.
Stressless. Come wine for me slowly. Nobody feel break what we build closely. Girl, your body talk loud when you hold me. Late night vibes on the moonlight know me. Stressless, right, yeah.
No bad energy if you come divide, yeah.
If you need love, girl, me provide ya.
Whole heap of vibes when me beside ya.
Stressless, no worries tonight. Stressless, no worries tonight.
Why you know say me got it bad? Too much break nearly drive me mad. But your touch different, your vibe too smooth. Every little word got me confused. Me been through lies and me been through games. Fear promises and temporary flames. But when you pull me close so tight, me kinda feel everything alright.
Don't hurt me, hold me closer.
Maybe me can't let go tonight.
Baby, your arms make the world feel light.
Maybe this feeling can't be denied.
Maybe you're healing.
I'm here, people. I'm here. Y'all already know, man. We here. We chilling. Smoked Out Society. We in the building. I see we still got 2 people in the building. That's what's up.
Nobody feel break what we we build closely. Unlock eyes, everything holy. Island breeze while your body control me. Stressless right now.
No toxic vibes to pull we down. If a real thing, make the whole world know.
No fear, no.
Me done see enough heartbreak scars. People switch up like rental cars. That's why me careful who me trust. Put with your energy, feel so just. No need for rush, no need for hype. Me want you there on me side for life. When the world dark and the road get rough, real love alone have to be enough.
Alright then, I'm ready now. You're tired for fight with me out of love. If you stay true and you stay consistent, I might just love you different.
No more fear when you call my phone, even when me there by myself alone. Car
Every time you say come true,
I already know y'all hanging out with your boy Haz.
oh, I'm coming slowly. Nobody
Y'all already know this is Smoked Out Society. We in the building. Y'all see what it says. We the music. Who's up? Panel's there. Link is there if you want to come up and chill. You already know. I knew my boy was going to show up at some point. He's probably rolling up right now. Hacks CT in the building. What's good, Hacks? You already know, man. We doing a little bit of this motherfucking soca, doing a little bit of this dance hall music. We smoking, we chilling. Ain't really much to talk about. Shout out to the New York Knicks, baby. We champs. Y'all already know, man. We in the building, yo. Light it up. Let's get back to the music.
if we break what we build closely. Get your body tight low when you hold me. Late night vibes on the moonlight, know me. Stressless, right, yeah.
No bad energy if you come divide, yeah.
If you need love, girl, me provide ya.
Well, heap of vibes when me beside ya.
Stressless, no worries tonight.
I dropped the link if you want to hit that panel.
Hold me tight.
That's the top.
Stressless, baby,
No worries,
just fine.
right now, right now, right now, right now.
Stressless, come wine for me slowly. Nobody feel break what we build closely. Tell your body, talk loud when you hold me. Late night vibes on the moonlight, no me.
Stressless,
Right here.
no bad energy if you come divide ya.
If you need love, girl, me provide ya.
What if our vibes when me beside ya?
Me know life rough and the pressure real. What heap of fake love people conceal. But when you step in the room so clean, everything I'm like a lucid dream. Pretty and your mind intact. Red type girl and that me a try. No need for panic, no need for fear. When you're with me, everything crystal clear. So wine for me slow and release that pain. Leave all the drama out in the rain. Tonight I feel healing, no stress from brain.
Come closer again.
Stressless,
Come wine for me slowly.
nobody feel break what
We build closely.
tell your body.
Talk loud and you hold me.
Late night vibes on the moonlight, no I'm
Stressless,
right here.
no bad energy if you come divide ya.
If you need love, girl, me provide ya.
Well, if our vibes when me beside ya. Boy, you know, say me guard it bad. Too much heartbreak nearly drive me mad. But you touch different, your vibe too smooth. Every little word got me confused. Me been through lies and me been through games. Fake promises and temporary flames. But when you pull me close so tight, me kinda feel everything alright. Maybe me can't let go tonight. Maybe your arms make the world feel light. Maybe this feeling can't be denied. Maybe your healing will pain inside.
Stressless, come on, for me slowly.
Nobody if we break what we build closely.
When we lock eyes, everything holy.
Island break.
What's good, people? Was getting something to drink. We got 5 people in the building. What's up? We hanging out tonight. Roll up, get ready to smoke, chill. I dropped the link for anybody that want to hit the panel, man. We just bullshit. Smoked Out Society. We in the building, yo. Y'all already know, man. Hit that link if you want to talk. Doing a little bit of music. Roll up. Let's get high. Got my boy Hacks is in the building already. He rolling up. You know what I'm saying? Chuco's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Got some other people in the bushes, don't want to be known. It's all good. Love, appreciate you hanging out with me. You already know, man. Smoked Out Society. We in the building, man. Playing the music back again. Let me finish feeding these dogs real quick.
Stressless. Right now.
No toxic vibes, we pull we down.
If a real thing, let the whole world know.
No fear, no. We don't see no fabric scars. People switch up like rental cars. That's why I'm careful who I trust. But with the energy feels so just. No need for rush, but no need for hide. Me want you there on my side for life. When the world dark and the road get rough, real love enough.
Alright then, I'm ready now. Make I fight with me, I love you, stay true, consistent. I might just love you different, no more fear when you come my phone, even when me there by myself alone. Cause every time you say come true, you feel safe when me next to you. Come on, come me slowly. Nobody feel break what we build closely.
Tell your body,
talk loud when you hold me.
Late night vibes and the moonlight know me.
Stressless,
right here.
No bad energy if you come divide ya.
If you need love, girl, me provide ya.
Only heap of vibes when me beside you. Stressless,
no worries tonight.
Just hold me tight.
Yeah.
Stressless,
baby.
No worries,
just vibes.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. Hold me tight. Stressless. Rhythm bars. All night.
Sunset glow and your body divine. Ocean breeze and a glass of wine. Everything just feel right.
Every step you take, me watch. Every smile of me heart unlocked. From the moment you touch me and me know say you're different.
Them sell off hard to find, but you change my mind. Now every day me wake up and you the pump my mind.
Boy, when you hold me and me feel safe again. All the walls me build before start falling.
Yeah,
closer than before.
We got 7 people in the building. Anybody that's in the bushes that's in here right now is more than welcome to hit the fucking panel. You can come up here, talk your shit, chill. Like I said, we just smoking, hanging out. I can have up to 10 people on the panel. Like I said, we just chilling, man. Listening to music. I'm rolling up another one. You know what I'm saying? You doing, man? You hanging out with your boy Half 3. This is Smoked Out Society. We in the building, man.
Me need you more.
Yeah, hold me close.
Right here tonight.
When you're in my arms, everything alright.
Can't hold me close.
Stay by my side.
Goddamn. Now we know how you feel.
Morning lights, hey, late night drive through the city lights. Ready alone, the mood feel nice. You keep looking in my eyes, like me the only girl alive.
Me tell her things me never share, secrets hidden everywhere. Still you listen patiently. Show me you genuinely care when the world get cool outside. You're always there, right by me side.
Boy, yeah, love the coming guy.
Through every storm and tide. Girl, you're sweeter than a melody. Every second you are part of me. Every heartbeat tell me clearly you where me want be.
Girl, hold me close, closer than before.
Oh,
Don't let go, ooh, need more. Girl, hold me close, right here tonight.
I know, right? Motherfucker came out of nowhere. I'm so crazy. Fuck the party.
stay by my side till the morning light.
Hey, yo. There is something I do got to show y'all, though. Hold on a second. Hold the fuck on a second. Did y'all see that one Spurs fan just mollywopping, just Knicks fans, just beating up on Knicks fans? I was like, hey, yo, this dude was huge. Had a fucking Dennis Rodman jersey and everything. Was wilding out. That shit was hilarious. Let me see if I can find that shit real quick. Hold on a second. Hold on. That shit is fucking hilarious. Oh, I found it. Here we go, y'all. Yo, this shit is wild, bro. Dude is built that way. Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, they were all trying to jump him, bro, and this one dude was going all out for his, yo. Hey, yo.
Nobody wants to stay and fight, though. Yeah, nobody's going on, bro. I'm not trying to. Oh, they want it. Oh, they want it.
What's good, Big Irv?
Yo, what's good, man?
Bro, I ain't even mad at this cat, yo. I'm not even mad at this cat. You know why? Because we were beating the shit out of Spurs fans in New York. I'm not even mad at this cat, bro. But this is that one Spurs fan that was not playing around.
Yeah, I saw this video a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah, I saw this shit today for the first time. I was like, hey, yo, and he didn't give a fuck, bro. He was going all out for his, though.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, Tokyo, it's Jess. What's good, mama?
He's a big dude.
Yo, that nigga was, yo, they were all hitting on him and everything. He was going all out for his. But let me tell you something. There was some Knicks fans that got their asses whooped in San Antonio.
I saw that, too.
You know, oh, she coming up here. She mad. Something wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong. All I know is this. I was going to cam up, but I get my hair done. Nigga got a whole full haircut. Look at him.
Oh, you stupid.
Yo, you straight up Papi Chulo, nigga. Yo,
Stop
salute, Jess. What's good?
What's good?
Mama?
You know something? Is that I've supported New York on a lot of fucking shit. On a lot of shit. I ain't never been so disgusted with New York after they did what the fuck they did. It's fucking beyond me. The stupidity that I seen that they fucking did. 65 fucking arrests, 8 stabbings, and 1 fucking shooting victim.
Yeah,
Businesses were fucking destroyed. School buses were burnt down. A cabbie's fucking only source of income was fucking destroyed and burnt down. That was fucking disgusting. I seen niggas fucking beating on a fucking old man in a wheelchair because he had a Spurs fucking jersey on. And you know what's the sad part is that this wasn't our fucking generation doing this. This was the new generation doing this shit. Like, how the fuck is it that we constantly cried and was so heartbroken and sad that the Knicks kept losing and losing and losing and losing and losing, and then the Knicks win, and this is how we celebrate the fucking win? This is how we celebrate New York's big win? Who the fuck gave anybody the fucking right to tell a person that they can't walk around with a Spurs jersey on? Who the fuck told anybody that they own New York City and that they get to tell the people in New York City who the fuck they can and cannot fucking root for? Every single person that fucking put their hands on another individual. Nigga, a man took his wife to see her first fucking Knicks game.
Yeah, did you
and
talk
she
about that
left.
white couple? The white
She
couple
left.
in San Antonio that he got beat up.
No,
She was
no.
screaming.
This was a couple in New York. He took her to see her first fucking game. Okay. And coming back at the fucking madness that was there, she ended up with 50 something fucking stitches in her face because she got hit in the face with a garbage can. What kind of fucking shit is that? To where you can't even go see a fucking game for the first time because niggas is acting fucking ignorant. And then the crazy part to me is I like Mandami. I like him. I'm not gonna lie, I like him. But my nigga was so focused on celebrating and partying and trying to get the people to like him that he forgot to make sure that there was enough law enforcement on fucking hand. Because there was warnings. We're not gonna fucking sit here and pussyfoot and act like there weren't warnings. There was massive fucking calls and massive warnings that New York was going to fucking go to war. But you decided to go partying and celebrating and all types of shit and preparing for the fucking Puerto Rican Day Parade and all the celebration. But you forgot to make sure the city had the proper fucking stack of law enforcement. They fell short. Police got fucking shot at. Police got beaten up and injured. And don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
I heard
on
that
a
too.
regular fucking daily basis, I'm the, with the fuck the police, but you have your good cops as well. I only say fuck the police when it's the fucking racist, fucking arrogant, fucking crooked, dirty fucking cops. Otherwise than that, there's good fucking cops out there. So I don't think I've never been so fucking disgusted to actually say I come from New York City like I have ever since I've seen all these fucking shenanigans going on. And it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. I mean, this shit was crazy though, because there was a couple of Knicks fans that got beat the fuck up in San Antonio. They didn't show that too. We did see some fucking Knicks fans in San Antonio get lit the fuck up. Yo, what's good, your man? What's good? What's good? If you want to hit the panel, just hit the link is pinned. We up here chilling, man. We just talking about all the madness that's going on and shit. And possibly 2 people might be getting fired at some point tonight. And those 2 people are fucking Hegseth and Patel. There's a possibility.
Listen, let me tell you something. I salute the fucking Knicks for one fucking thing, okay? Number one, I salute them for the fucking win, but I also salute them because they rejected Trump's invitation for dinner at the White House. Okay? So salute to them on that shit. Them niggas was like, nah, we not rocking with that shit.
Yo, these niggas was wilding though. There were people getting lit the fuck
Wildin'
up.
is not the fucking word, yo. Like when I tell you that shit was so fucking heartbreaking to see that taxi driver, he was so scared that they was gonna put hands and paws on him that he just had no choice but to just sit there and watch his fucking only source of income get fucking burnt. School buses get burnt while there was people on the school buses. This was getting fucking burnt. Businesses. Like, my nigga, what the fuck did New York City do to you for you to come and act like that was your source of celebration? Like, I don't understand. When the Knicks lose, New York is having a fucking fit. The Knicks win, New York is destroying the fucking city. The math is not mathing with y'all niggas. Like, the shit dead ass look like the fucking 2028 of Call of Duty out there. It was fucking savage.
Yeah, they were wilding out there, yo. Look at this. But see, this is my defense to this. If you know this is taking place, why are y'all even walking around the city? I understand it's in your right to walk around and you can wear what you want to wear and everything. I'm not making excuses for these motherfuckers. But if you know this is happening, why the fuck are you walking around New York fucking Spurs shit. You know these niggas is out here wilding after the game. You should have went in the motherfucking bathroom and changed your clothes.
Because at the end of the day, it's their fucking God-given right. That's why. You can't fucking tell me that because I live in New York City, I can't support the fucking Spurs if that's who I'm going for. I pay fucking taxes. I fucking work. I have a God-given right to support whatever fucking team I want to support. Can't nobody fucking tell me that I gotta run and hide because I'm wearing a fucking Spurs jersey. Because when it was the other way around and the Knicks were beaten by every other fucking team in the world, nobody was coming to fucking New York and fucking niggas up that was walking around wearing Knicks jerseys. So who the fuck gave any New Yorker the fucking right to put hands and paws on anybody wearing a Spurs jersey? No fucking body.
You're right. This is crazy. I didn't even see this right here neither, people.
Get off me. I'm gonna get one of y'all. Oh shit. Fuck. Come on, pussy.
This is crazy.
And you see, look at the age range. Look at that. Men, young men and young females. This is the new generation. You don't see no old heads in there doing that shit. You see the new generation doing that shit.
Damn. I saw only one or two videos. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. I didn't know niggas was really wilding the fuck out like this.
Listen, let me tell you something, all right? There was a video where there was a white guy walking around with his Spurs jersey on, and they beat that man to such a fucking bloody pulp, and they told him the only way we're gonna stop beating you is if you take your jersey off.
They chasing this kid. Look at this shit. They chasing this nigga. Look at this shit. This kid is out.
Yeah, I saw that video, Jack. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. He literally had no choice. In fear of his life, he took the fucking jersey off. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, that's robbery. Taking something off of somebody. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, is it this one right here?
This
Yup.
man wearing a Spurs jersey was attacked in New York after the Knicks.
That's the guy right there.
NBA Finals. Bystander video captured the
Yeah,
man
that's
walking
it.
down the street in Midtown Manhattan.
Oh
Knicks
man,
fans
and he's
surrounded
out
him.
there
I gotta
after
give
they
it to
lost
him. He
too.
fought though.
39-year-old
He fought. I
victim
gotta
tried
give it to him.
defend himself
But there was more of
Oh,
them
come
than it was
on.
of him.
getting
Hold on a second, Jess. I understand where you're coming from. Don't get mad at me, please. This is why we up here to have these debates. But motherfucker, if you know the motherfucking Knicks just fucking lost, why the fuck? Come on, you gotta be smarter than that. I don't give a fuck. I understand it's his God-given right to wear what the fuck he wants. But come on, let's keep it real, Jess. Keep it real. Why the fuck would you even put yourself in that situation? Get in a fucking cab, get to your hotel or to where you live and keep it moving. Come on, you asking for it.
Nah, I do
And they-
with what you're saying. I agree to a certain extent. There were some people that already seen the type of violence that was already occurring, you know. And if you were visiting New York or if you did live there, I definitely would have not been caught in the streets. But like I said, it is every New Yorker's God-given right to represent whoever the fuck they want to represent. Nobody should have to hide out in their house or their apartment or their hotel room because of that. But I also do agree with you that if you saw that shit was getting as aggressive and as violent as it was getting, I definitely would have stood clear of the bullshit.
Call a cab. Take the fucking jersey off. Just take it off. Sometimes you gotta count your losses, man.
Yeah.
You got to count your losses. That's like, I hate to compare this, but all of us can agree. That's like a Boston Red Sox fan coming to Yankee Stadium and sitting in the fucking bleachers. Oh my God, you asking for it.
Listen, let me tell you something. When I first moved here, my family wanted to go to a Boston Red Sox game. And they was like, "Oh, we're gonna go and we're gonna get some Boston Red Sox hat." No, the fuck, I'm not. They was like, why not? I said, because I'm a Yankees fan. I'm not wearing a Boston Red Sox for nothing. I said, just because I live here, nobody's gonna fucking tell me who I have to and who I can't fucking support as a fucking team. I'm gonna support who the fuck I want to. And if anybody wants to try me, that's okay, because there's gonna have to be an ambulance at the end of the fucking situation. But nobody's gonna tell me who I can and can't fucking rock as a sports team. And mind you, I'm not a big sports fan. I'm not at all. That's why I didn't even follow this whole fucking Knicks thing. I didn't follow none of it. I'm not a sports person. I found out that they won. All right, cool, bet they won. But other than that, I'm not really a sports person. But I do believe that everybody has the fucking right to support whoever the fuck they want to support. And it's just that simple.
I agree with you. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you, but you got to be smart sometimes.
Especially if it's this new generation. This new generation don't give two flying fucks about nothing or no one. They fucking shoot first and ask questions later.
It's crazy.
And it's sad that it has to fucking be that way. But now, mind you, you have to understand this, that there's a lot of speculations, and which is not hard to fucking believe, but there was a lot of speculations that a lot of the fucking heated situation that was over with the Knicks shit as well was because of the fucking case that just got handled with the kid in Texas. With the Carmelo Anthony kid.
Yeah, but that whole shit is about to get reversed. That's all about to get reversed. If you really want to talk about that too, that's good. You brought that up because I know you have a little bit of info on that. But that's supposed to get reversed because the fix was in. Everybody was a part of the fix. The judge, the fucking the person that's in charge of the jail, the whoever the fuck his name, the lawyer. There was a fucking massive fix in there. That shit was set up.
Listen, let me tell you something. The lawyer for the white kid, I found out that the lawyer for the white kid took over 600 and something testimonies, but only 50 testimonies made it to the courts. Because those 50 testimonies were the testimonies of the students that were siding with the white kid. Okay? Exactly. He wasn't allowed to speak at his own fucking trial. Okay? He wasn't allowed to speak about the fucking bullying. Listen, let me tell you something. I seen somebody the other day in Payne's chat was talking about how, that Carmelo Anthony is a cold-blooded murderer and, the poor white kid and he'll never see the light of day and this, that, and the third. Okay. So you got sympathy for the fucking bully. Cool. That's your fucking right, I guess. But at the end of the day, the white kid and his little group of friends were fucking bullies. Okay? That was not the first interaction that Carmelo had with the white kids. Those were numerous fucking interactions that they had. He fucking said it numerous times. Numerous times he has said it. I was tired of them bullying me. I was in fear for my life. I was sitting in the fucking tent. I wasn't bothering anybody. They came over and they tried to force me out of the tent because I was the only fucking black kid in there at the moment.
There was also the issue of the fact that the brother was suspended. It wasn't even supposed to be at that track meet, first of all.
Exactly.
The Austin brother. and he was suspended for having a sexual situation with the cheerleaders. So like this kid already was in the school known for doing unnecessary shit, doing sexual advances to the cheerleaders on the team. All that was reported. There are people who paid to see the video that they're refusing to let the world see. And the people that went and saw that video are saying the same thing. And the video is clear as day. You can see 6 kids giving the black kid the business. And he didn't stab him. The dude says in the video, it shows that the Austin kid fell upon fucking Carmelo Anthony. That's how the fucking he got stabbed. Carmelo Anthony didn't stab him like no. He fell on the knife. So he technically didn't even stab him. He had the knife out and everything, and the fucker fell on him. And that shit was that he died.
When you see that it is a black person, when you see that it's a black person or a black child on trial for an action that is against a white person or a white child, and you see that every single fucking juror is white, including the fucking judge, that kid was sentenced to fucking death automatically.
Come on. The fucking lawyer that was defending Carmelo Anthony, they found out that he was friends with the fucking mother of Austin Martin. The district attorney was friends with the fucking father. The father's cousin is the one that runs the fucking jail where they shipped Carmelo Anthony the same day he was convicted. When a person is convicted and they got to serve more than 10 years, it is stated that they have to go to a bullshit jail for 30 to 90 days to get introduced to the jail life, and then they send them away to these permanent places. They sent that little nigga away right out the courthouse. Get him into the big house. Get out of here. The person that runs the jail where Carmelo Anthony is the cousin of the father of the kid that he stabbed. That's fucking crazy.
Now, let me tell you this. Wild. Carmelo's parents did not make themselves, they didn't help this situation, to be honest. Okay? Because a GoFundMe was started to help with lawyer fees, court fees, all types of fees. Not only did they move and buy a nice big house, they brought luxury cars and everything. So they did not fucking help the situation by doing the fucking shit that they fucking did. I get it if you had to move because there were death threats and they were trying to kill you guys and, like blow your fucking house. That's understandable. You go get yourself a nice little fucking house somewhere in the fucking boondocks where nobody could fucking find you guys like that, or whatever the case is. But to get a nice big fat house the way you did and luxury cars, you made yourselves look very, very dumb.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay.
But they said they spent 100 and something thousand on the lawyers, 200 something thousand, some shit like that. Allegedly.
Now, the comments that pissed me off about I'm not gonna say the person's name, but the comments that the person was making was saying, that he should have used his head when the white kids came to jump him. And the debate was like, what was supposed to be like, what you mean use his fucking head? What was he supposed to do? Oh, he got hands. So he was supposed to allow them to beat him to a fucking bloody pulp. There was 5 of them and 1 of him. They're like, oh, he should have just
the one that was not there was distracting the coach. What the fuck is he talking? They were giving him the business.
Oh, well, you got to think about God. Okay, so let me get this right. Huh? So you're telling a black kid at that, you're telling a black kid that when 6 to 5 fucking white kids that are bigger than him, by the way, come and fucking into the tent and are about to beat the shit out of him, if he doesn't leave the fucking tent, he's supposed to get on his fucking knees and pray to Jesus that he comes down and helps him out. That's what the fuck you think you telling me. I don't know if you fucking think that this nigga was in an episode of Stranger Things and he was gonna, call his fucking inner 11 power or some shit to help him out in the situation. But no, my nigga, he did what the fuck any other fucking person in the right frame of mind would have fucking did. He defended himself. It was your life or mine. And at the end of the day, I'm going to choose mine.
Carmelo Anthony is 5'9", 180 pounds.
Correct.
That Austin Metcalf is 6'2", 230 pounds.
Facts.
He has a twin who's 6'3", 220 pounds. So, he's a little taller and just 10 pounds lighter. The other two kids that were supposedly involved, that they don't want to give names to or nothing like that. One was an offensive lineman. He was white. Now, come on now. We know them white hillbilly motherfuckers, how big they can be. They said supposedly the person that saw the video said that when the boy Carmelo Anthony got up and tried to walk away at one point, they grabbed him by the hoodie, and in one pull, they had the motherfucker back in the middle surrounded. So apparently these kids was big and strong as fuck, bro.
Not to mention that there were numerous testimonies where other students were saying that that group of fucking students, those white kids, had the habit of walking around the school bullying other students.
Yup.
So how come their testimonies didn't make it to court?
I want to know why there was an all-white jury, all old, because if you're going to be judged by the peer, if you're supposed to be judged, you're supposed to be judged by peers of your age. How was a 17-year-old being judged by 60, 70, and 80-year-olds? What kind of Jim Crow back to the KKK bullshit is this? They should have been people.
Because that wasn't a juror. You don't get it? That was a fucking lynch mob.
Get the fuck out of here. And then the only 4 black people that were able to go and even they saved face to try to say they would not get the whole fix was in, bro. The whole fix is in. And the court that he was in, he wasn't even supposed to be in that court. That wasn't even supposed to be tried in that court, because that's not where the shit happened. They took him out of county to another county where, once again, the Austin Metcalf father had pulled with the judge and all these people, and like I said, the kid's in the jail where the person who's in charge of the jail is the cousin to the father of Austin Metcalf. Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. The warden, there you go. Yeah, the warden of the jail. The only thing was right now is that what the warden and they didn't fucking realize was that people were watching this case on TV. So they're protecting that young boy now and then. They ain't nobody touching that cat in that inside there. They protecting them. But this shit is dirty. The whole shit is a fix, man. This shit is disgusting.
The shit that just fucking blew my mind, like I said, with that person making those comments in Payne's Live and stuff like that, talking about, at least he's in prison and he'll get out when he's in his 40s. But what about the Metcalf kid? He's never going to see the light of day again. Well, you know what? He woke up that day and he fucked around and found out. He knew the consequences that eventually you were going to fuck around and you were going to bully the wrong fucking kid. So why is what he did not being spoken about? Why nobody's talking about how the fact that mommy and daddy were constantly bailing them out of situations? Why nobody's talking about that shit? But because it was a white kid that was killed, now it's, the poor kid is never going to see the light of day again. What if that was your kid? If it was the black kid that would have gotten killed, I promise you nobody would have thought twice about cheering the fucking white kid on. No, that was self-defense. If it was a white kid that did the stabbing, he was in fear for his life. If it was a white kid that stabbed the black kid.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it was the other way around. Everybody wants to sit there and say, but what if it was your kid? What if your kid did that? Okay, my kids have been taught that it's life for a life, and I'm choosing my motherfucking life. And then Metcalf's father did a fucking live where he went on calling the father a fucking crackhead. The mother was a drunk whore.
He said a watermelon felon. I was like, my God.
And you telling me that that's not telling you the dumb fucking kids got their fucking father's characteristics? Come on now. Let's keep it 100.
Watermelon felon is crazy.
I'm telling you.
Okay, hold on a second. Speaking of what we got going on, I don't know if there's any. Let me see. Carmelo Anthony tape leaked. Let's see if this is true. Oh shit. Somebody leaked. Oh shit. Hold on a second. I guess somebody was granted permission to go see the Carmelo thing, and they had on those fucking glasses. Hold on a second. Here we go.
I give a quick shout out to the early birds, starting with Don Jake.
Oh shit, Willie D from the Ghetto Boys.
Taylor. We got China Carter. But right now we got to take whatever we can get, right? So I'm gonna show this to y'all, and then y'all drop your comments, and I'll come back with mine.
Oh, this bitch recorded this shit with her glasses. Just
you gotta see, like, right between the stands, you can see the kids right between those right between the bleachers. You see somebody coming up the bleachers, they're coming up the bleachers,
yep.
Then they're gonna go toward, I believe, gonna go toward the other kids. So obviously you can't make out exactly who is who, but you know, this is the first piece of video evidence that was publicly released. And I want to give a shout out to Secret Service Sam for
we can't fucking
covering
see
this.
This is unclear.
Now, the video was allegedly taken by a woman who goes by the name Tiffany Billions, whose real name is Tiffany McAdoo. She is reportedly an activist on the ground out there in Collin County. And she has been snooping around, stirring up a lot of mess. People don't like her. There's a lot of people who out there who do not like her. Don't know what that's about. This is my first time hearing about this woman, so I don't really know anything about her. But I do know that they're saying that she actually went to the school and asked to view the video. She asked to view the video, and they allowed her to view the video, but they did not know that she was actually recording the video. That's why you can see the TV. You can see the video on the TV. She's recording it on the Meta glasses that has the inconspicuous cameras on them. So she's recording the whole thing.
Yo, Earl, can you make out this video?
I'm just listening to what the fuck he's saying.
No, but can you make it out? Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Damn, it's not clear though.
I mean, I see the bleachers, but I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't see no action in the bleachers.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make it bigger. Let me see.
Make it bigger. Pause.
Stop the cap. Yo, shout out to everybody that's in the building. We got some people in the bushes, yo. Y'all more than welcome to hit the panel. We're gonna talk. I guess we talking about this right now for a little bit. We're gonna try to figure some of this out, man, because this shit is crazy. This shit is real wild crazy. Let's see, like you said, this lady just snuck in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see his point, but it's just all I see is bleachers. You know,
she didn't. Yeah.
Whatever. Go ahead.
It's too fucking dark.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see what maybe something get better, something.
Which was actually smart to do. I'm surprised more people didn't do it. If I would have been there, I would have actually done it. That's what I would have done. I would have straight up went in there and said, yo, Here's what's going on.
Can't see shit. Damn, my glasses is freezing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I mean, you see people there, but you can't really see what exactly what's going on.
Yeah, we can't really see exactly what's going on, man. We can't piece that. That should look like we looking through the eyes of a dog right now.
And dogs are colorblind.
Give me a second. X is out. X is up here. What's good, X? What's good? What's good?
Well, salute, comrades.
Salute. We just getting off of work?
Hell no, man. I was off, man. I had dozed off and I saw the notification. I said, let me hop on. I was trying to catch Jess, but she's a Jess, huh?
She's still in the building, trust me.
Yeah, I know she's still. I was trying to catch her on the panel, man. That's my baby, man. Jess is too.
She'll probably jump back up here. She probably went to go get some more information on this shit. This shit has really bothered her. So no one just, she probably went to go do some shit. But let's we trying to figure this shit out, man. This wasn't even the topic of the night, but we're gonna get into it because I did want to talk about it. But it's like this whole shit is wild, man. This whole situation is wild. And what kills me is that these people that are paying or are going to see this, I wonder if they signed confidentiality or something like that. I just don't know how this shit is still flowing. How this shit, they even allowed to get away with this bullshit. Because this shit should have been already nipped in the bud. Truth be told. Once this shit gets to them higher courts, it's a wrap. There's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna burn for this. I think there's gonna be some real people that's gonna get in trouble behind this shit because this shit looks too fucking suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the baby woke up. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what's up. That's Jess. So the baby woke up. That's why she jumped off.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm rolling up another one because this is gonna be a nice little topic we're about to get into. So let's play this shit. Like, let's see what we see. I can't see shit. It looks like fucking. It's crazy, you know. I mean, it was smart what this lady did. It's smart what she did, but I don't think it is neither because she might get in trouble for this. I don't see what we're looking at, man. I don't even see nobody getting jumped or stomped out right now. I can't tell if somebody getting stomped out. And this chick's glasses keep freezing, yo. I thought it was us, but nah, it's this chick. This shit is wild, bro. I don't see shit.
Yeah, I don't see nothing either.
Yeah, this bitch's meta glasses are frozen. Because we good. That's not even see?
Yeah.
Nigga, you got us up here watching shit. That's what I said. What the hell's going on? That's what we saying.
Okay. So you saw the video, family.
No, we didn't.
We ain't see. I'm about to say that. Yeah, we ain't seen that.
You saw somebody coming through there. It's extremely hard to make out what's going on. But if she was able to get in there and see that much of that video, then that means that other people can get in there and see it too. I'm just hoping that they can get that video evidence before they destroy it. Because they already took the video and manipulated it for the court. That's what they did. They took the video and manipulated it for the court. They got scenes in the video there's timestamps missing from the video. There's actually minutes where the timestamp got chopped up.
Oh, wow. See, we can't tell
games, they're trying to conceal something. They don't want us to see something. That's what that's about. That is what I want all of y'all out there to do, the people that hate Carmelo Anthony, but you love justice. You got to pick a side. You're going to have to pick a side. Either you are for justice, justice meaning just, right? Either you're for justice or you're not. Y'all know damn well if there is a video that exists of the stabbing and they're not releasing it to the public, it is because they are trying to hide something. They are absolutely trying to hide something.
And that comes to my point of saying that I believe what that dude said that he saw in the video, that they were jumping him and that Carmelo didn't get like lunge towards the kid to stab him. You can see clear as day in the video that Austin Metcalf, when they jumping on him, falls on top of Carmelo Anthony and just happened to the knife pierced him in the chest. And that's what the dude, the two people, even the white old lady who saw the video said the same thing. They were jumping him while another student was keeping the teacher distracted. That's crazy. That's dirty work. These people have seen the video, and the thing is, that's why they won't release the fucking video, because we're gonna see a version of what really happened, and they're gonna, it's gonna look bad. Plus, check this out, the kid Austin Metcalf wasn't even supposed to be there. He was suspended. You know why was he suspended? For bullying and having inappropriate touching of the cheerleaders that used to cheer for him on the football team.
Yeah, I saw that too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my man's already got a track record.
Yeah,
then his father ain't no even better. He out here calling fathers crackhead, a mother drunk. Say he got a new name for Carmelo, watermelon felon. Like, what are we doing out here? When someone gets convicted of a murder crime and they got to do more than 10 years, they are sent to a pre-welcome jail for 30 to 90 days to get introduced to the jail life. Bro, they took this kid straight from the fucking courthouse straight to a motherfucking Max place. And it just so happens that the warden that's in charge of that prison is the cousin to Austin Metcalf's father. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, so he Austin's cousin too.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So thank God that the black brothers and brown people inside the jail were following the case and paying attention, because they said they protecting that kid. Ain't nothing gonna happen to this kid in here. Come on, man. They trying to assassinate this kid, bro. All this is a fucking setup, yo. And you know what? Like Jess said, a lot of the parents got a lot to do with this. Yeah, we understand you was getting threatened, you had to fucking move, but you didn't have to blow all that money on fucking fancy cars and houses and all this bullshit. You could have gotten a better paid fucking lawyer. You could have paid for fucking witnesses and all that shit and everything.
Yeah,
but shit, just thought about yourselves.
Yeah, Charleston White directed him towards that white dude. Yeah, he said he felt guilty about it now, but I'm like, I don't know how some people be thinking, man. But they don't be thinking. Then the dude he lined them up with, the defense was so weak. They was like, damn, he would have been better off just defending himself. Man, that's his nasty
You're
work,
a fucking
man.
public offender.
Nasty work. Oh, I thought they had to pay I thought so that dude was a public defender.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
No. He wasn't a public defender. No. They paid for, like, I think they says that they paid for a lawyer for a couple of $100,000. I don't know. Like I said, we don't know.
Oh, okay.
We don't know, but it doesn't look good that these parents are out here living this life of luxury off of a GoFundMe that should have been used to get your son the fuck up out of there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's scamming it. Yeah.
Now that's weird right there, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all took that GoFundMe. They said, oh, we had to move because we were getting death threats and everything and shit like that and everything. So it's like, nah, nigga, y'all didn't have to buy these expensive ass houses and
that's
shit. Yeah,
the
Irv,
story
I'm sorry.
they're using. that the GoFundMe was supposed to be for a lawyer. It didn't
Exactly.
go for a lawyer. It went for fucking moving out, all that shit you just explained.
Yeah.
So
When you gonna
he
move
got
out to an apartment. You know what I mean? You
right.
ain't gotta,
So all that money that was supposed to be for the real lawyer wasn't for the real lawyer.
they squandered it.
It was for a fucking public defender. So this shit is crazy.
Yeah, they squandered it.
Yeah, it's sad because that means you don't give a fuck
It's
about your
terrible,
son.
man. It's
It is
terrible.
terrible.
But yeah,
You know, like they said, man, it's like these people, my people in general, man, it's like
people they're asking for reparations with the mind state
in the mind frame of
most of the people most of my black people out there, they'll get the money right back, man.
Yeah.
They get it if you get right,
they give everybody 100,000. I say at least 70% gonna be broke, but
within the next 2 years.
if not earlier than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
It's sad. Yep.
That is terrible, man. I had no clue that they handing out all this information. We might need to do a piece on that.
You know what I mean?
But hey, man, what was they doing with the funds, man?
People didn't have to do that. You know, they did that out of the kindness of their heart. That's why a lot of people don't donate, because they feel like it's a scam. You know what I mean? Now, it's okay. You want to move, relocate, that's fine. But get something meager. Don't get something that's gonna raise antennas. Like, yo, hold up, man. What they doing with the bread, yo?
So that goes back to what you said about Charleston White. He wanted to help, but when he saw the bullshit, he was like, "Nah, I'm out of here."
Oh, okay.
You understand? Because of that.
Yeah, he was supposed to be paying for the appeal.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Why I'm gonna give money to you if you got to go for me? You didn't even defend your son with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get a better lawyer. So that's why he pulled back,
man.
Yeah, shit is crazy.
That is
terrible. That's really sad, man. It's really sad.
It is.
Yeah, somebody got to do a piece on that, man. You might have to do that, Hav.
You got to expose him, man, because that's not fair, B. I said, yo, you might have to do a piece on that, like, because they misappropriated the funds, man.
Yep.
But there's a lot of people saying about that too, man. There's a lot of people talking about how the parents just wild the fuck out. Y'all niggas went on a motherfucking spending bitch, damn near.
Damn.
I mean, allegedly.
All right,
you know
here we go.
That's what I see other, channels besides YouTube and everywhere else. I seen that, so it's like that shit is crazy.
Well, it got to be true.
Yeah, it got to be true at this point.
Yeah,
because they ain't coming out denying it. You know how much they received? I know they got over 100K.
Nah, I don't really know the amount.
Oh yeah, the parents got well over 100K because supposedly they said they spent about 200K or something like that on lawyers. They got money. Trust and believe, they got bread. Come on, they bought a big ass house, 2 fucking kick ass vehicles, like name brand shit.
Wow.
Get out of here. They blew that money. That money should have went to paying for eyewitnesses, forensics, experts, witness. Like, come on, man.
See, that's why
New York is different, yo.
New York is different because
a lot of times with situations like this, we go to the law library. You go to the law library and look up similar cases that's being presented that were already been presented. And then you can look at and see the similarities and see what steps they took. So they just left it on the lawyer probably. They just didn't really do their own research, or they wasn't invested in it. Put it like that. Not
Charleston White
maybe
put
they
him
thought
on
he
the
was gonna
page
beat
of
it.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. That shit is crazy. Listen to what this guy is saying right here.
2 American citizens has filled out the Freedom of Information Act, and they were able to see the surveillance video of Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf's incident. This is the video that was banned from the jury to see, stricken by the judge. And
okay, that's the fix right there. If we're trying to see what the fuck happened as a jury member, I argue what the fuck you mean that shit is barred. I want to see what happened. Why was the video barred from the jury scene and stricken by the judge? We already know why. Because the judge is friends with Carmelo Anthony's father.
Yeah, that's connections, man.
That's all
That's
connections.
real connections.
And plus, he wasn't even supposed to be. The case was not even supposed to be in the county where it went through. They took the case out of. They took it out of one county and put it in another county. The fix was in. But let's finish hearing what this guy's saying.
This man and this woman proves Carmelo Anthony's claim of self-defense. Also, was Carmelo Anthony's defense a hired attorney or was he a public defender? A lot of people want to know what happened to that $600,000 GoFundMe.
Woo! There you go.
The answer.
There go your answer. Damn it.
600K, B?
600K is crazy.
They got over 600K in GoFundMe. And I remember.
But you know, to be honest with you, man, most decent people, they cut it off after a while. You know, they'd be like, "Hey, yeah, we got 250K. Yo, thanks for your support, but we want to cut it off." You know what I mean? And then if we need future assistance, we'll ask for the help. See that? You know, so many people have done that, man. Remember that dude that was in the plant that flipped off Trump? They fired him.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard about that. No, he called him a pedophile. He was like, "Yo, pedophile protector." He said something like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they fired Duke. They started a GoFundMe for Duke. Duke cut that shit off though. After a while, he was like, "Nah." He was like, "Yo," he was like, "I'm good." You know what I mean? I appreciate the donations, but I'm not accepting no more money. It was a few people that have done that.
Yeah,
But 600K, come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not right and exact right there, man.
Yeah,
I wonder how much they got left. If they have anything, you heard?
Yeah. It's a thought.
Yeah, man. And that's why we told. That's why a lot of people. Well, Farrakhan. I really don't mess with Farrakhan like that. But he said something years ago, man. That resonated with me. He was like that. If black people was to receive these reparations, they just don't have we don't have the mind frame to understand to put your money into this, put your money into that. You know, they just automatically think about Balenciaga and looking fresh. You know what I mean? And I'm not making an excuse. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's way out of order.
639,000 and change. That's what they got
terrible,
in
man.
the GoFundMe. That's what they got in the GoFundMe. That's how they got all these nice, beautiful, big ass houses. Come on, man. So you basically got this money. Your son should be free right now. At best, this kid should be doing at best maybe 2 to 5. At best, 2 to 5, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 2 to 10, he's out in freaking 4 or 3 years. But this is ridiculous, bro. You trying to bury this 17-year-old? No way. And the fucking parents are pieces of shit. Now I understand why Jesse's so fucking mad. You got 639,000 in change. Let's just round it off. Like, we're gonna be assholes. We're gonna round it off to 600. Right. We're gonna say 640. Yo, Irv, you being a little bit more in that in that field and knowing how it is and stuff like that. You telling me that with that 640K that his parents got, couldn't they move that money to get eyewitnesses and cops and forensics and all that shit, Irv?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it depends. That's all up to the lawyer. That's why you pay the lawyer to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The lawyer's supposed to do the homework for you. You know, and then he takes his cut, which is usually like 30%. You know?
Yeah, if that, man, at least help him with his investigation. Yo, a lot of parents be more invested than these two, man. Or not unless they thought he was going to beat the case. That's the only thing I could think why they was so lackadaisy. They probably was like, this is clearly self-defense, and they might have thought he was going to get around it. But you always got, it's better safe than sorry.
You don't do that though. That's careless.
Yeah, you don't.
That's carelessness. You don't assume or jump the gun. That's wild, crazy. Let's see what else this guy says.
To that question, a Texas attorney has filled an application out to see all exhibits denied and approved in the trial, and he is questioning why there was no expert witnesses called, why there were no jury consultants, and he has a ton of other questions for Carmelo Anthony's defense team. These are all questions that I've been asking for the past.
See? You see what I'm saying, X and Herb? These are the shit I just finished saying right now. Like, where were the fucking expert witnesses? How was the fucking jury even accepted? Like, what the fuck was Carmelo Anthony's lawyer doing? Was he really a paid lawyer? Because this shit is looking suspect right now. The parents are looking really bad behind this shit, yo. For real.
They look
terrible. Days, and I'm glad somebody is going to help me find the answers. And while everybody is talking about Carmelo Anthony's chances in appeal court, we are going to discuss the 9 Republican judges that sit on the appellate court. There has been a ton of developments in the past 24 hours with the Carmelo Anthony Aston Metcalf case. Sit back, relax. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. Then I'll hand it off to you. Read it out loud, or let me know what you think in the comment section below. What happened to the $600,000 GoFundMe? Where is the defense team? Where is this? Where is that? We finally have the answers. Carmelo Anthony's legal team was a hired defense attorney. He was not legal aid. He was not a public defender. Shout out to Nick at Night, a fellow YouTuber, somebody who I met at the Diddy trial, for getting us this answer. Take a listen.
A rumor that a lot of people are spreading is that Mike Howard was a public defender. So people are trying to say, hey, the family raised all this money to get an attorney, but yet he ended up with a public defender.
I don't know about no public defender or whatever. I can't speak to that. All I can speak to it is that he was retained.
So that means that he was not pro bono.
No, he was retained. He was paid for.
Now, there were 1 or more videos not shown to the jury because the judge barred the videos from being played. We don't know why the judge barred these videos. We've been asking this question for the past couple of days, but finally, thanks to 2 American citizens that filled out the Freedom of Information Act and was able to see the video, at least now we know what is in the video. I'm going to play these clips for you. Keep in mind 3 things that I got from this video. 1, you're going to hear that this gentleman says, what you see in that video does not directly correspond with witness statements. I've been saying that for the past couple of days. This was under Austin Metcalf School's tent. All the witnesses were all Austin Metcalf's friends. They were all his buddies. You think they're going to testify against his homies? You don't do that. And even if you didn't like Austin, you still have to go back to the school. So this video is it directly proves that some of the witness testimony was incorrect. You're also going to hear this gentleman say that there were 6 kids that approached, 6 kids that you see in the video. 2 leave off, and then there was 4 boys that approached Carmelo. Just remember, the defense was, his claim was self-defense. He felt like he feared for his life. That's why he took out the knife. If you are a boy, a 17-year-old boy, and you are 140 pounds and you're 5'7", 5'8", and there's 4 boys all over.
Oh, shit. I was off. So this dude, Carmelo Anthony, was a $140, 5'7", to somebody that's over 6 feet, 250, multiple. Come on,
Athena, get normally that's how bullies do. They try to target somebody that they feel like they know they can beat. They don't really target somebody that challenge them.
The weight disparity is wicked.
Yes,
for 6 feet tall, over 200 pounds. You might feel a little bit threatened as well. Again, keep in mind, the jury was not aware of this. And the last thing you'll hear him say is that Carmelo flew, meaning ran at an incredibly fast pace out of the video. And that is proof that you're fearing for your life. Listen to this.
Yeah, so again, my name is Tony Sturdivant. I was one of the individuals that put in a FOIA request to see the video. What I saw was starkly different from the testimony that I heard given in the trial. There were 6 kids that walked up, 2 splintered off. I guess that part of was introduced in the trial where they went to deflect the coach. The other 4 walked directly to Carmelo Anthony. There was a brief conversation, I say maybe 20, 30 seconds. And from there, a scuffle ensued. It didn't last long. Carmelo backed out the canopy. He looked one way, looked to the left, and flew down those bleachers. Now, this is the video that was presented to us. This is the questions that I have, though. Why wasn't that video presented in court? And is it the true video? Because, again, it's starkly different from the testimony given in the trial. Carmelo Anthony flew down those bleachers, fell at the bottom of the bleachers, got up, took off. It was maybe 2 or 3 kids that you can see kind of give chase, but Carmelo was gone, so they weren't even going to put a finger on him and touch him. But I don't know why that was not brought up in court. I don't know why that was shown. I don't know, but that's what I saw.
Okay, now let's listen to the other witness that filmed.
You hear this shit? So this is how the fuck is that? That's a good. This brother got a legit right. How the fuck is that even not shown in court? Where was Carmelo Anthony lawyer? My man, Mr. Lawyer, what the fuck were you doing? If you were retained, apparently you wasn't retained enough because you didn't do shit right there. That's crucial evidence.
Without the Freedom of Information Act. And in her video, you'll hear her mention a few things. One, when you fill out the form and you get approved and you get to watch the video, they ask, hey, do you want to see 2 minutes before the incident or you want to see 11 minutes? Thank the Lord, she said, no, I want to see everything. I want to watch 11 minutes. And in that 11 minutes, she said that she sees Carmelo Anthony sitting in or around the tent for 8 to 10 minutes. Remember I told you guys yesterday, in yesterday's video, I'm going to pin it below, that he was invited to the tent. A lot of people are talking about, oh, this tent culture and you're not allowed to be under another school's tent. His school didn't have their own tent and it was raining. He was invited by somebody who he knows. He knew that person's family well. We told you about that yesterday. So it's not like he was there for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then it was like everybody was telling him to get out. He was underneath the tent and in the area for 8 to 10 minutes. Proof that he was chilling. Then you see her, the same thing like this other gentleman just said, 4 boys approaching Carmelo. Once again, I just want to reiterate, this is not information that the jury was privy to because of the judge.
Crazy. So this is a mistrial. Fuck having a fucking Irv, isn't this considered a mistrial? This shit is crazy. This got to be a fucking mistrial. This shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, that shit's terrible, man.
This is a fucking mistrial. This is crazy.
You're also going to hear her say that Carmelo tries to back out and then he gets pulled back in by his hoodie by one of these 4 boys. And then she says after the incident, when Carmelo Anthony flees away, she says that there's 3 boys that chase after him. Again, information we were not privy to. Take a listen.
Carmelo Anthony, my name is T, and when I went to see the video, they asked if you want to see it from either 2 minutes before the stabbing or 11 minutes before. So I chose 11 minutes. From the moment she pressed play, Carmelo Anthony was already sitting up underneath that canopy, and he was sitting there for at least 8 to 9.5 minutes. You see, well, I saw a boy in a black hoodie go over to him first, and then they left out of the tent, and then you see coming across the field was another 6 boys. When they got to the bleachers, one, he went out of frame, and the other one sat at the bottom. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Carmelo Anthony. And like T said before, it was a brief conversation, and then all you see is commotion. And we know from the interviews that Hunter did, we know that Hunter was, in fact, up underneath that tent. The next thing you see, you can see Carmelo in the midst of them assaulting him. You can see Carmelo trying to back out, but he gets pulled back forward. The next thing you see is Carmelo. He comes shooting out the back, but he's still not standing. And he had to like kind of crab crawl backwards, and he had to like jerk away from them because they still had a hold of his hoodie. He goes up a couple bleachers and he's looking around for which way to go. He runs diagonally down the bleachers and then he falls. At the time of him falling, that's when I noticed another 3 boys coming down the bleachers chasing after him. But once Carmelo got up, he took off. You didn't see him for the rest of the video.
Now listen to her point out a lie, a clear and blatant lie. You're going to hear her say, at no time in this video do you see Hunter Metcalf, Austin's twin, holding his brother. There have been reports, and if I'm not mistaken, testimony that Austin passed away in Hunter's arms. She says that is a lie. Take a listen.
At no point in that video do you see Hunter holding his brother. At no point in that video do you see those boys ever going back to the tent and sitting down. That was all a lie.
Now listen to her ask the exact same question that I've been asking. Why was this video not played for the jury? Because she says this is irrefutable evidence that his claims of self-defense are true. This is what just an American citizen is saying. Now, times that by 12 jurors. You're telling me not one of the 12 would think, oh, this is a self-defense claim? But again, why wasn't the video played? Was it the defense? Because now we know from yesterday's video that I made for you guys, their parents now, Carmelo Anthony's parents, has fired the defense team. They feel like everybody, they can't trust anybody anymore. Did the defense try to submit this video? Did they try to submit it and then the judge blocked it? Why not? Why not give the jury every single piece of evidence? Listen to this.
I also have questions. I don't know how the defense did not play that video. Because when you see that video, it was self-defense. Carmelo was only 5'8", 130-something pounds, and Austin and Hunter Metcalf were 6'1", 220-something pounds. So for people to say that he should have used his hands, people can from fights, from people using their hands. And that's all I'm going to say for right now.
Now just imagine that's just 1 or 2 videos. There's also a ton of other information that we are not privy to, the public and the jury was not privy to either. Things like Austin and his brother were known to be a little aggressive with people at school. If I'm not mistaken, they were both suspended. If not, it was Hunter that was suspended from school. That is why Hunter was not put on the stand. That's why the father wasn't put on the stand, because it would open up questioning from the defense to say, well, hey, what kind of boys were you? What kind of boy was Austin? Now, does that mean that Carmelo would have known that at that time? That could have been reason why the judge didn't allow that testimony and why the prosecution didn't allow that testimony. But like I keep on saying, a great defense lawyer will find a way to bring that into court. And that would make it easier for the jury to understand how or why Carmelo felt like his life was being threatened and why he had to defend himself. Like I've said throughout this entire week, the defense was horrible. Happy to hear now that the parents agree with me, firing them and now going on to get a new defense team for the appeal. But hold on, I'm weary about the appeal. Before we get to the appeal, I want to play one more video from you from an attorney who used to be an attorney in the same district. He has made an application to get all trial exhibits, which is very, very important. I'll tell you why. During court proceedings, preliminary, you get to, as a defense attorney, you get to say, hey, I want these 100 pieces of evidence admitted. That's when the judge says, no, you can't submit this. No, I don't want the jury seeing this. And he has to give reason. But because this judge banned cameras, media, and all motions and exhibits, we are not able to see any of that until after the trial. The judge said he doesn't want to sway or do anything. No, I told you guys already, It's not about swaying media. It's about he didn't want public attention, because when you have public attention, you get to have a trial. You end up having a trial like George Floyd, and there was so much.
The reason why he didn't want public attention was because he already had the fix was in. They knew that if the public would have seen this, there's no fucking way in hell they could have pulled the bamboozle. Like I said, like I was saying.
You mentioned something about a mistrial. It's not a mistrial when you have they already listen. They ask you, would you ever get arrested? You rather get judged by a judge or by fucking a jury? A jury
Of your peers.
A jury of your peers. But who's your jury of your peers? Yo, is a guy. Listen, no offense. You got a guy. Who's your peers? Some guy that works at 7-Eleven, electrician, some medical doctor that has nothing.
But he didn't even get
no
that.
knowledge. That has no knowledge of the law, and they're gonna listen to what they listen, and they're gonna make a judgment off of that. You know what I'm saying? But you have a right to appeal, which is it should in his favor.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, let's say you have a juror and the guy's a cop. You want a cop in your jury?
That's right. Right. You're gonna be
Get the fuck out of here. No, you'll kick him out. So what you got? You got a laundromat worker. You got a guy that work at Costco. You got a guy that works at fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, common people.
Common people. So it's like the judge that knows the laws, or you're gonna have some regular niggas that's gonna be just whatever.
Yeah.
They're gonna absorb whatever they tell you. I don't know. For me, I probably would have been like, nah, I just want a judge to judge my shit, and it goes where it goes. Because the jury, you don't know who you got. Like I said,
That's
no
true.
offense to anybody,
That's true.
but you might
Yeah,
have.
but you heard what they said too. How was that even possible? How was it even possible? I was saying that how was it even possible that a jury was selected and his fucking lawyer didn't have any say so in the jury? That's not the way a jury selection works.
I don't know. I just know when I've been to fucking jury duty in New York, they just pick you or they don't pick you. Or that's
I thought the defense pick and then the plaintiff pick too, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did that go?
Yeah, y'all supposed to both pick. Yeah, people come up there, boom, 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 and y'all decide if y'all want to keep this. If both parties have to say yes, both parties got to say no. But that's not what they said. Remember what he said earlier? He didn't even get that. They already picked the jury for like this whole situation.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I've always been on the opposite side, so I never knew how it works.
So I guess every state is different. I mean, I'm gonna assume, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it definitely is, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
This is Texas too, rednecks.
Yeah.
So this
that's a red state. Yeah. So it's just all about now that they saw the mistakes that they made, and maybe they can make some adjustments, and that's the only thing you can do. When you make a mistake, and just clear it. Fix it before. There's no way they can make the same mistake because they already see the loopholes. They're like, okay, well, they didn't do this, they didn't do that, they didn't. All right, cool. So now we can hopefully present this into evidence. But we'll see, Half. We'll see, Joe. I don't know, B.
Yeah,
we'll see how it go.
Yeah, that's a fact. So you just gotta wait and see.
I'm just a little
disappointed that they had no choice.
Yeah, he already got sentenced 35 years.
Yeah, but the only good thing about that, well, I ain't saying it's good, but he could definitely appeal it. So it's not like a cop out. When you cop out, there's no way you can revisit the case because that means you already admitted your guilt. So we'll see how it rolls.
Yeah, he never did. They're gonna appeal that shit because he never admitted his guilt. And I'm telling you right now, when they fucking do this shit, I would ask for a new trial, bro. With all the evidence that's there, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. You just need to go back to the county where it happened as well, too. I don't know how these people, that's power, The shit that they do is crazy.
Yeah, facts. It's all about power, bro.
Bro, they really took this kid out of one county, put him in a county where the shit was rigged. That is just wild, fucking crazy.
So this is a first offense. They're gonna go 35 years. That's crazy,
right?
Bro, I wouldn't give them that shit.
The kids are
in New York, they don't even do that shit.
This kid's an A+ student in his school.
Never been in trouble.
Never been in trouble. Never been in jail. He's an athlete on 3 sports. That's probably why they were mad too, because he played hockey.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, word. I would not be surprised.
But they treating this guy like a serial killer. That's wrong, bro.
Yeah. You know you know how they do, man. They always gonna paint the picture that black and brown people, we the worst people on the planet. You know how it go, man.
Yeah, that's
just
a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, just to keep the people distracted, man.
You know what it is? They never make the laws for us. You know, they make the laws for them.
Right. All the rules that they did, all the laws that they made, that they have now, is the same rules that they broke to steal this country. So you know how it go.
Yeah,
you know
so they were
mean?
like, oh, you know, stand your ground law.
Yeah, they think about it. Think about it. Over 90% of the corporate world is white. Over 90% of the judicial world is white. Over 90% of the government is white. So you know what I mean? It's difficult, man, to fight an uphill battle. That's why they love to keep us distracted with politics and religion. Whatever you do in your sexual orientation, whatever you feel like whatever you do in your bedroom, that's your business. Whoever you pray to, that's your business. Whatever politics you have, that's your business. We all got a common goal to you don't want to destroy the system, but you just want to just let it be fair.
Yeah.
Just let it be fair, man.
It'll never be fair. Prime example. What I'm about to tell you is gonna piss both of you guys off. You know the kid that y'all remember? I don't know if you ever remember, about a month ago there was a case about a white kid who raped and killed his stepsister on the boat.
Damn.
Nah, I ain't hear about that shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker raped and killed his stepsister on a boat when they were out there at on a cruise, like celebrating and stuff. This nigga is on house arrest.
That's crazy.
You hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gotta think about it, Half. You gotta think about it, man. You know how we be like, yo, we know a guy that got keys, or we know a guy that got multiple pounds of herb. They know judges, they know politicians. It's a whole nother ball game on their side. You know, they know. Yo, I know.
How the fuck is he doing a 20-year bid in his crib? If that's not no cheap,
oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know you could receive a sentence like that.
This nigga's doing he's on house arrest, bro.
At the rack.
For 20 years. Who even does that? So he can't leave his house for 20 years. Like somebody can't do that.
I'll take that all day. You know what I mean? Like what?
Hell yeah.
I could be at the crib. You bugging.
He killed and raped his fucking. Matter of fact, let's finish this video and I'm gonna show you who I'm talking about. Y'all gonna be like, what?
Go fuck it. Go to the next video.
Chauvin guilty.
We don't need to hear this shit no more. We passed it. Respectfully, we're past this shit.
Right.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm burnt out with it, but it's like, come on, man. You know, it's a whole bunch of complaining. I mean, we got to get rid of the bullies. Everybody done been bullied. I done been bullied. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Everybody done been bullied. Everybody done ran into somebody in school they was a little afraid of. You know, but it's just the measures, man. And you never know when somebody's scared. You know, you're gonna do whatever you can do to get out that situation, man.
Yep.
You know how it go.
Yep.
Especially when it comes to survival.
So, like I said, who's the jury? A guy that probably never been picked on, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They select these people, and it's like, oh,
yeah.
And then that's it. So when they listen to whatever the whatever they had as far as like the truth, they're gonna have to deal with it. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, man. He's probably gonna, you know, you never know. They got one race. You got maybe a couple of races in there. Fuck this black kid. He probably do it.
Oh
again.
yeah, of course. You know, yeah.
Let's go 35. You know what I
mean? Oh yeah. They gonna deliver a message, man.
Yeah, exactly. So it's fucked up, man. I don't agree with that shit, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the world, man. We just live in it, you know.
You know, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, like they, you know, that's what I thought. I thought he had a public defender. I didn't know. That's the shit that I was reading. But that's probably just the news media trying to fucking shit on a fucking black man.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I'm saying? A minority as it is. When you
Yeah.
find out the truth, it's like, oh shit, you know.
Wow. Yeah. That's why it's always
Wow.
good to fact check.
Facts.
I
Absolutely.
work with MAGA people, man. I'll be like, do you fact check anything? And they don't.
Nope.
They don't.
That man could do no wrong.
Oh no, man.
I even
Welcome
said
back
in
and
my
thank you all for
Instagram, I was
staying with
like,
us. We're
yo,
live now
this
from
motherfucker
August.
Trump
Before we
jinxed
head back
the
to some
Knicks.
more
How
of
you
these
gonna say
live
that shit? I
international
got a lot of hate
headlines,
for it. I said,
we're
I
going
don't give
to
a fuck if you don't like it or not. I'm keeping it
That's
real.
right.
the top story.
You know? I was like, either accept it or just block me, delete me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, my life gonna go on regardless.
But some people are laughing about it. Oh, I hear you, man. You cracking jokes. It is what it is, bro. I laugh at everything. Life is too short to be fucking serious about bullshit.
Way too short, man.
Well, here, check this out, fellas.
Here domestically over in the U.S. It brings us down to Florida. Taking a look here at some footage because we are getting an update. A teenager accused of killing Anna Kepner on a cruise ship last year has been arrested. New documents are showing that her 16-year-old stepbrother, Timothy Hudson, turned himself in yesterday to U.S. Marshals in Tampa. Amanda Ruiz with our team at Fox 35 in Orlando is live right now with more of those details. Amanda, what do we know this morning?
Good morning, Corel. Yeah, a federal judge is making clear that this case is just way too serious to be taking any sort of changes. They really want to take this seriously. And now new court documents are revealing that this whole situation is revealing why this 16-year-old teenager will now sit in jail until his pending trial. Now, his name is Timothy Hudson, and he's accused of killing his 18-year-old sister, Anna Kepner. The court order states that allegations suggest a level of psychopathy and lack of remorse that raises concerns that he could snap at any time. A criminal defense attorney not involved with the case says the judge appears to believe the evidence against him is strong, despite Hudson's lack of a prior criminal history.
The judge basically is saying, look, we get that he's got a clean record, but because of the actual facts here, because they are the acts of a psychopath, in a word that the judge used, we don't know that he couldn't snap again and do something like this.
And Hudson will remain in the Citrus County Jail. Then he will be moved to a juvenile detention center in Miami on July 10th. We'll keep you updated. For now, reporting in Melbourne, Amanda Ruiz, Fox 35 News.
They're probably gonna put him in PC.
Yeah. Now look at that situation there. How is this? You still man? This shit is wild.
Nah, that shit
But he didn't get sentenced, though, right?
What happened? Now he hasn't been sentenced neither.
Okay, yeah.
But Carmelo Anthony got everything done to him on the first day of court. Get the fuck out of here.
That shit is crazy. Tell you, man.
Yo, they fried Carmelo Anthony in one day.
The laws ain't made for us, bro. It's made for them.
Dude done raped and killed his sister, and he walking around eating McDonald's. Stop it.
Yeah, that shit is wild, man.
Talk about they now started the trial.
Damn, so he did that shit on a cruise. That's crazy, yo.
You know what I'm saying? He could have killed her at home or somewhere else at a fucking cruise.
Nah.
That's
really
wild bizarre,
It's
man.
not funny, but it's like that shit is humorous.
Yeah, like
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Like, why?
Yeah. This shit is wild, man.
Yeah, this is America, man, where crime is a business. You know, you got people you got long lines of people that they started off as officers, now they're the chief. Their sons followed in their footsteps, and nobody's really truly trying to end crime. You know what I mean? Because it's a business. And you look at all the jails. Think about it. Look at all the jails that are closed in the city. I mean, in New York. Period. Yo, they had people that was protesting like, "Oh, why are you closing the jail?" Like, damn, we're not making mistakes like we used to.
Yeah.
You know, things are changing. They don't even look at it like all they care about is business, man.
Yep.
And with the town, you know how many jails they closed? Man, so many, man. It's at least over 20 or 30. I'm talking about state facilities.
Yeah.
You know, so it is what it is. Because when I went through the system, they was just cutting out the top bunks. You know, they was cutting out the top, like they was in They wasn't placing nobody on top bunks anymore. Now, if they needed a space, they wouldn't do no stuff like that. So gradually, we were starting to go to work. Things are starting to, change in our communities instead of it always being chaotic and we targets. You know what I mean? Like we kids, we
Yeah.
make a mistake. We're not. You don't know 15, 16 years old. You shouldn't be carrying no gun. You don't know that. You're just trying to fit in and be cool.
Right.
That's unfortunately where we come from, but it's changing
What
now.
would
These
make
kids are
you?
different.
Yeah, it's crazy. But to sit there, like, what the fuck was thinking? Like, this nigga really killed and raped his sister. Like, nigga, that's your sister.
That's
Like,
bizarre,
what
B.
the fuck?
But did you see his demeanor? You see his
You
demeanor?
couldn't
He
pick
was
somebody
just
else? God forgive me for saying that, but damn.
Yeah, you want it for that comment, but I see what you're saying though.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess he felt comfortable.
I guess. Yeah, it's wild, man.
Or maybe he had a crush on her. Who knows?
That too.
Look at that face right there. That kid got issues, man.
Mm-hmm.
No way. You a nasty nigga. How long have you been looking at your sister?
That's some incest shit.
That's a nasty nigga. How long was he looking at his sister?
Yeah, that's nasty work.
Yeah,
He probably was already
a
aware.
dragon, fucking House of Dragon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of bizarre stuff, man.
Man, I'm telling you.
Really bizarre. What? Until the people until we learn how to just
look at that.
Look at each other like human beings, man. The government gonna keep handling this, man.
Facts. Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah, like I told you, I work with MAGA dude. I work with a few MAGA dudes, just like, yo.
Yo, check this broad out. This was just posted up.
Go ahead and set your phone down and treat this as a podcast episode. I said this in the previous video that Carmelo Anthony's parents set him up for failure. They saw an opportunity to exploit his situation and make money off of it, and they did. All right. Had a conversation with someone close to me, and, they were like, people are trying to push this bias that Black people can come from money. Didn't know that they were upper middle class. I knew the Frisco area was pretty affluent, but I didn't get that deep into it because what they make is none of my business. But it's the optics. It's all about the optics. Even if they planned on moving, even if they already had the money to move, it's the timing of it all. You raised over $500,000, and instead of putting that money into a high power criminal defense attorney, you decided that you wanted to buy a house and do all sorts of bullshit with it, because even though an attorney can't make the client do anything, that high-powered attorney would have been like, based off of the evidence that's presented, based off of the countless witnesses, it was over 20 witnesses, that would have been like, hey man, take a plea deal. And then everybody wants to forget that everybody is offered some type of plea deal when you get arraigned. I know this from watching the University of Law and Order, all 25 seasons of it. And so the fact that his parents didn't even have his best interest in mind and used this situation to try to create an OJ / George Floyd / Trayvon Martin moment where they wanted to exploit him for clout and popularity, they set that boy up for failure, because he could have easily pled guilty, probably gotten voluntary manslaughter, and maybe would have gotten 10 to 15 years in prison instead of the full 35.
Yeah, that 35 is crazy. I disagree with that.
It was a grain of salt. Allegedly, the parents left and wasn't even with him when he got sentenced.
That's wow.
That tells you everything that you need to know
that's
about
allegedly though.
But given the fact that You know, a
Yeah,
good
because who the fuck
majority
is
of the
this
Black
bitch? You know what I'm
collective want to
saying?
die on this hill and try to say it's racism and that we need to support one another. It's like, bro, your hubris, your ego, and your pride. A lot of y'all do not have the emotional discipline to look at information with logic and clarity. And this is why y'all are in the situation that you're in now.
Boy. So we got to talk about a fascinating turn of events in the
I ain't
pro-black
gonna lie, I
world.
wasn't really paying attention to this trial, but I knew it was gonna go bad for the young.
Anthony trial verdict. Carmelo.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to it either until like a week before the verdict, because I stumbled onto a video.
Yeah,
Okay,
then I was like
it's interesting.
35. That's fucking insane, bro.
Started looking back. Because the name Carmelo Anthony threw me off. I thought there was a Carmelo Anthony from the.
You thought it was the basketball dude.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, man.
I thought that too at first. I ain't gonna lie.
I said, this nigga was snap. He really must think he in a power episode. What the fuck happened now?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. And I was like, oh, it's a kid. So I kind of like watched a little bit of it, but I was like, nah, man, that verdict is crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird as fuck. I don't know what we gonna do.
Being found guilty of murdering Austin Metcalf in cold blood, and now the pro-blackity blacks. They're trying to figure out how did this happen, okay? Because a lot of these individuals believe the lies that came from random activists on the internet, black activists, pedophiles on the internet, like little pedophiles on the internet, telling people that they saw a video claiming that Carmelo was jumped when that didn't happen. Okay, but because these people believe these lies, they're now searching for an answer as to how is it that Carmelo was found guilty, right? And they're saying that, hey, you know, Carmelo, it seemed like he had a weak defense, right? Because again, in their minds, Carmelo clearly was committing self-defense. So they're like, well, the reason why Carmelo was found guilty is because the defense was weak. And who hired the defense? Oh, the parents hired the defense. So now they're starting to realize that the parents are actually grifted because they're asking questions like, wait, hold on. This Mike Howard guy, he wasn't that good, right? And again, Carmelo didn't have a real self-defense case, right? The reason why Mike Howard didn't do a good job is because Carmelo had nothing to work with, right? But again, in their pea brains, that doesn't make sense, right? Because they're convinced that Carmelo is innocent, right? So their logic suggests that no, the parents hired a weak lawyer on purpose, right? And that they blew the money that was donated to them via the GoFundMe to enrich themselves. Okay. And that's why they're now receiving backlash as some of their biggest supporters, like, for example, Charleston White. He has now turned on the family. He's apologizing to Jeff Metcalf for all the disrespectful things that he said about Jeff Metcalf and his son. And let's be honest, I'm not really forgiving Charleston White for what he said. I don't take Charleston White serious as a person, but I do find it hilarious how he's now openly, publicly turning on the family, like others, over the fact that people are now asking questions about the family and whether or not they sold their son out for their own personal financial gain. Take a look.
Carmelo parents and the sorry ass defense team is why he lost in court today. If you
God
don't
damn.
already know, Carmelo
Her
Anthony has
outfit
been
is
found
crazy.
guilty, and it's his parents and the defense team's fault.
Yo,
Now,
showcase doing.
he
How
had
you
enough
out here
money
with a strawberry
raised to
fucking
hire one
outfit?
of the best lawyers in the country, but his parents mishandled the funds. They wanted to vlog and floss and, you know, spend the money on other things. And they told you that they spent all of his money, and y'all donated even more. What gets me about stuff like this is now you pass over smaller families in the Black community that ask for GoFundMe, you know, donations to they're facing homelessness, they need a car, something like that. Y'all pass those up and tell them to pray about it. But Carmelo's parents spent his money. You donated more.
Yeah, but
I
how
don't
people were supposed to
understand
know
how
that,
y'all
though?
think, but it's not for me to understand whether you like it or not. He was found guilty, and that's the end of it. Austin's father, I think what really pushed it over is Austin's father not taking a completely right-wing agenda. He wasn't pushing all the racist, pro-white things. He just said he's not racist. He doesn't want any of the pro-white people, trying to make it into a race issue, and he forgave him. So this white man who had a black man take his child away from
He did not forgive him. That's a motherfucking lie, and we all know that because we saw the video he put up.
Yeah, most of these people like that, they get a lot of funding from white people, so they gotta feed what they want to hear. Yo, my phone about to die though, bro. I'm gonna be in the comments though. Yo, salute, man. Much love, B.
Yo, salute, man. Salute.
him still held no malice in his heart. And I think that's what helped their case the most, my personal opinion. But his parents, like I said, had the ability to hire a lawyer and get a desirable verdict. But you make the mistake that most people make when they get money in their hand and they're not used to having none.
Free Carmelo Anthony, but I ain't gonna lie, folks' parents let him down. Tell me why they doing all this shit for money, gang. This is what I be saying about certain black people, bro. Shit be so fucking embarrassing and sad, gang. Because motherfuckers will really leave you in the dust for money, gang. For money, gang. Your own family, your own people, gang. They'll leave you in the dust because of money. But it's still free Carmelo Anthony for, because he still ain't deserved to do that many years in jail. But y'all know what's really going on, gang. I know what the fuck is going on. You feel me? That's just sad as hell. I damn near fuck the parents. I ain't gonna lie. I support Carmelo Anthony. I'ma still want him out, but folks' parents is wrong as hell.
I want to say this to the Metcalf parents. If I have said anything that hurt you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me. I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology at that moment. And with that being said, I want to talk to the father, not the mother. When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother in front of the camera lets me know that's a grieving mother. And I want to tell you, Mr. Metcalf, I have no quarrels with you, sir. I initially agreed with you, as I do still agree with you. I did my best. I heard you say it, and I made a call without hearing you say it. This is not about race. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to hate. And I'm telling black people, nobody have a right to be mad at you. You don't have a right to be mad at those parents. If we take us out of it and put those two kids back of it because we lost two children, we're arguing. We brought race into it. Black people introduced it. White people accepted it. From start to now, I've been trying to reject it. Why? It takes the focus off both children. I'm off the Carmelo Anthony case. I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak. Dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga wants some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf than I would with Carmelo's daddy. It's weak, dockside, and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass Benjamin Crump here. I'm out.
It has really been bothering me, wondering why Charleston White walked away from Carmelo Anthony's family when he was really intent and adamant about helping him. So I went digging and I found why. Y'all, now I'm starting to feel bad for this little boy, because if your parents don't care for you in your greatest time that you need them the most, how the fuck y'all think this kid was raised? So what, you're in a two-parent home, don't mean you're in a happy two-parent home, don't mean both parents care about you. And they are really showing their true intentions right now when he is at his absolute lowest. Listen to Charleston White tell y'all why he walked away and why some of the top lawyers in this country will not touch this case. And it ain't got nothing to do with blackness. It ain't got nothing to do with his race. It's because his parents, they're messy and they don't give a fuck about their kid.
Feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately, quietly, they wanted to start another GoFundMe. I said, no, I'm not doing the GoFundMe. They wanted to know after we pay for the pill, will the money go to them? No. The extra money don't go back to you. It goes back to the people who gave it. It don't go to nothing else. The money is for the pill. So, going forward, I am no longer walking with nor associated or helping Carmelo Anthony. His daddy in the way. I don't like weak. I hate weak men. I'd rather stand with a strong daddy like that meth cap man than his black weak father trying to play victim. Now your son's still living. Hug him, send him some books to read. I got the money. Let's start to work on the pill. Anything else don't make sense. Nigga, fucking wrong with you. So, myself, along with criminal defense mitigation specialist, Shannon Rose, along with attorney Mitch Nolte, we are removing ourselves. Mitch was never on the case, but Mitch said he's not taking the case. Mitch said he's not taking the case. Why? Too many hands involved. They're trying to bring too many black lawyers involved. We don't need blackness. We need righteousness. We need righteousness. We don't need blackness. So the daddy done rubbed me the wrong way. When I got an email from Mitch Nolte, one of the top attorneys, I didn't get the email. The email was forwarded to me. But if Mitch ain't in and Mitch won't get in and Mitch won't take it, it's something stinky about this. And I'm telling you, homie, everybody believes you playing for the money. And I'm starting to believe you using me for it.
Damn. Shit is crazy.
You want to get the...
This is crazy. You had the audacity after they raised $1 million for you. You blew that money on houses and fancy cars and everything else shit. Instead of getting your kid out, and then you had the balls to go back and ask him to do another GoFundMe? What the fuck? Yo, you gotta have balls to do some shit like that. You can't make this shit up.
Nah, you can't make this shit up.
Shit, how much more of this shit? Fuck, why isn't it still playing? Oh shit.
Money, but then disassociate yourself from me?
With this information, I look at this whole everything totally different. I feel like, in my personal opinion, the parents told him not to take the deal. That he could have did 7 years, did 3.5 and would have been home. Why? Because the moment he signed that deal, any money in any of them fundraisers, well, in the Give, Send, Go, because the GoFundMe was indeed canceled in return, but the Give, Send, Go was not. And see, they knew that the Black community and all the people who were supporting them emotionally wasn't going to do the research and distinguish that was two separate fundraisers. That one did get canceled, but the other one didn't.
Wow.
They depended on wordplay and played wordplay games and tricked everybody. I believe they told him not to take that plea deal, because if he took that plea deal, then in turn, that fundraiser would have been cut off at that moment. And any funds that weren't used would have been returned to whoever sent it to him. This is nothing but a money grab to them. I don't know who is advising this family, but whoever's advising this family do not have that little boy best interest in heart.
Yeah. So it's amazing how it took all of this for some of these pro-blackity blacks like Charleston White to recognize what everybody with common sense recognized from the beginning of all of this, which is that the family was grifting off of their son, right? They're selling out their son for money. Okay. And look, here's the thing, right? I think it's deeper than what a lot of people are talking about. I think that Carmelo was a problem child. Now all of a sudden they're coming out and saying that he takes medications for seizures. When I watch videos of Carmelo, I've never heard him talk or say anything. He looks weird, right? He looks like he got some issues, right? There was video news coverage of students talking about how Carmelo was known for fights and stuff, right? Yeah, and he's stabbing teenagers in the chest. Yeah, I think that Carmelo was a problem, right? I personally believe that he was a big issue for the parents, and the parents saw this as an opportunity to lock away their son, who they apparently didn't want anymore, and also on top of that, raise a whole bunch of money because their actions throughout this whole thing suggested they weren't really fighting for his son. I mean, they hired a defense attorney that the woke minister, Dominique Alexander, admitted out loud that, hey, he wasn't necessarily the most expensive guy because they had the option to hire a black attorney, but he was charging them $500,000. And apparently that was too much, even though they raised over $500,000. So we know for a fact that all the money did not go towards the defense. So they hired a guy who, again, was not a bad lawyer, but he wasn't the best lawyer in the world. He didn't really have a case to work with. And I'm pretty sure that he told them that, hey, this case don't really look that good, right? Carmelo apparently was such a bad kid. They didn't want him cross-examined so much. He couldn't defend himself or explain why it was self-defense. It was so bad that they were like, nah, we're not going to allow him to take the stand. It's too risky. It's too risky. That's how bad of a kid Carmelo was. Let's be honest. And the parents knew that. So they decided to sell him out for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because had they took the plea deal, had they actually saved their son, because they had plenty of opportunities to save him, had they actually admitted to guilt from the beginning, then their son probably would have got 10, 15.
Oh, shit.
But they wouldn't have all that money, right?
But
And
they blew
they
it.
wouldn't have the opportunity to continue to fundraise.
Yeah, the only fundraising they did was buying a new house and multiple high-end cars. So we know they did their own son dirty. This shit is crazy. I don't know what the fuck this nigga Irv over here doing.
Nah, I was outside smoking my shit. Just came back in the house.
Oh, that's right.
But I'm about to get the fuck up out of here, man.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You know what I'm saying? It's like 2:30 in the fucking morning. But it was good, man. It was a good chat.
Definitely, man. I appreciate everybody that came through tonight, man. We had a good talk, man. Some good information we got out too about that Carmelo situation. But that's sad, bro. You weigh over 630 something, 640. Y'all niggas blew that money.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. I don't know.
That's just heartbreaking.
Yep.
All right, people. That's
Yeah, we outta
Irv.
here.
I'm Hav. This is Smoked Out Society. And we're gone. See you guys tomorrow. Go ahead and take you out with some music. Let's see. Here we go. Take you out with this song. I'm Havoc 3E. Everybody have a good night. I'm out. Smoked Out Society. We out of here. Good night, everybody.
Yo, Joel, you all right? I gotta be at work tomorrow, 5 o'clock in the morning.
I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo quiero trabajar mañana. La estoy pasando súper bien. Yo sé que esta noche va a ser muy larga. Con mi corillo a beber. Le toco mi canción con mi guitarra. Y a mi jefe que escuche bien. Listen up. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. Ni mañana, ni esta semana. When you die, bro, you're gonna be famous. Ay, que yo no quiero madrugar. Ay, que yo no quiero madrugar. I'm about to use all my vacation days. Oh, no, you're not. I'm about to use all my sick days. Oh, no, you ain't. I'm about to use all my personal days. Oh, no, you're not. I'm about to take my paternity leave. Oh, no, you ain't. Ay, yo no quiero trabajar. Valerio.
Hold on. I gotta call my boss.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just calling to let you know that I'm not gonna be able to make it into work tomorrow.
Why? What happened?
I caught a flat.
Don't you have a spare?
Yeah, it was 2 of them though.
How about you just take the bus?
The bus don't run at that time.
Oh, how about you take Uber?
They don't come into this neighborhood, and I don't have hot water.
Hot water?
Yeah, I woke up this morning and had that voice to my door. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Yeah, and I kind of have the sore throat and I'm losing my voice.
Losing your voice? You sound like
I can't talk. I gotta go.
Hello?
Guess who's off tomorrow?